So, this is a sports podcast, right? We do story time specials every single week. We release them on, the Friday of whatever week we record, correct, right? So, we talk about a lot of sports. We've talked about boxing, bowling, even, random sports, obviously non-random sports like baseball, hockey, whatever sport you can think of. One sport I am pretty sure that we have not thought of that I've actually participated in. Are you ready? Can I get a drum roll?
Lacrosse?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Really?
I actually participated in lacrosse for about a month. A month. That's it. That's it. That's it. A month. I think it was I don't honestly, this will be a short story time because I honestly don't know why or how I did lacrosse or what the reason was for, because I'm going to tell you guys this. I never played in one game. I played all right, let me just explain it. So I obviously played baseball for like the past 7 years. So in the wintertime, I couldn't play baseball. It's snowing. We're in Illinois. It snows a lot. Currently, there's like a ton of snow out there.
Yeah.
But so what I would do, our high school that we go to, it has a little field house where there's a turf room, and Jotham brought it up in what was that? Was it soccer? Soccer? Yeah. Yeah, and so I actually played lacrosse during a winter, like, I don't even remember when it was. It was a long time ago. Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I actually played lacrosse as it wasn't like a camp, but it was like a winter training, if that makes any sense, where people could go and play like scrimmages and work on their skills and see if they wanted to play in the spring, right? So that's what I did. I actually played lacrosse for about a month in the winter, and it was interesting. Obviously, you can tell I got I would consider this a stick, right? A net? I don't know. I don't know. I think it would be a stick, right? I don't know.
I have to figure. I never knew, off the top of my head what it was called. I know they wear helmets. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What the? Wait, what? Is it your name is on it?
Yep. Had to get a tape so they know who I was.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. That's raw though. I need me another helmet.
And it's pretty cool. Yeah, I obviously have not worn it since I played 5 years ago, but it is pretty interesting. I definitely had to bring this up because it's not a sport that you really think of as like traditional, and I played it though. I played it. It's one of the few random sports that I've participated in competitively.
Do you think the helmet will still fit?
I was actually, what my idea was to start off this episode was you like leading it off while I'm like off of the screen, and then you're like, oh, where's Andrew? And then I come on off of the screen and I sit down in like full gear. That was my idea. Obviously, I don't think it would have worked. I would have had to put on this cool. They also gave us like practice jerseys. This cool jersey and number 224.
Triple digit numbers.
I was also surprised by it. It's random, but yeah, my idea was putting this on and then have the helmet on and then sit down and like host the show in the pads and obviously take them off. I don't think the helmet will fit because this hat hardly fits, and I have a dome. I have a massive head. I don't think it would fit. Right now I do not think it would fit.
Dang. Okay. Well, there goes that.
Yeah, no chance. Hey, I can try for the viewers. I was kind of debating. I don't know. This is kind of this is.
Yeah, that looks very compacted.
It does. So no concussions, no CTE will be coming from this. Okay.
Yeah, that seems like it's a pretty.
Let's try it. Gotta get the hat off. Nope. No chance. This is bro. I don't even know how to put it on. This is like gonna squeeze my head.
Oh my goodness.
Nope. No chance.
Oh my God.
No chance whatsoever. No
Yep.
chance that is being put on my head right now, dude. That's like That's like a size small compared to my head.
Yeah, yeah. Nope. Save it for the sister, buddy. Save it for the sister.
Yeah, no chance it's getting put on.
Oh my gosh. Soon as you,
Nope.
you
Nope.
know, I was like,
Nope.
oh no, that's not gonna work.
Nope.
That's not gonna work at
Nope.
all.
Nope.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
this hat right here is a 7 5/8, and I remember, I got this hat like when I was 10 probably, 7 5/8, and that's like the size my dad wears.
7 5/8. I didn't even know. See, I don't even know that much about baseball cap sizes because I don't wear baseball
Yeah.
caps that.
But yes, the 7 5/8 was the same size my dad wore, and I was wearing this hat at 10, so I have a dome.
Yeah, that's the Pontiac. That's Pontiac in the form of a boy.
Yeah.
It's the Pontiac silver dome. Pontiac white dome. I'm sorry.
on yes, I have the Pontiac Silver Dome as a head. But nonetheless, yes, I actually played lacrosse for about a month. It consisted of like training, and I was actually a good shooter for never playing before. I could shoot it, but one thing I don't know, I enjoy watching lacrosse, but the one thing I could never do, and when I watch them, I don't know how they do it. And this is, you know how in hockey, how they go back and yes, exactly. You know how in hockey they go with the puck, they don't like carry it down the ice. They go back and forth from the front and the back of the stick, right? So in lacrosse, basically how you dribbled, I think they called it, or I forgot what they called it, but you would have to do this. So like the defense couldn't like hit it out of the net. And every time I would do it, the ball would just fall out. I couldn't do it. Literally, the ball would be in the net right here, and every time I would try and dribble it, pop out.
It didn't make any sense. I don't. It doesn't make sense. How do dudes just ever so casually just flip it and flip it and flip it and flip it? It's just like, what? How does that ball stay in there?
I think lacrosse is one of the most underrated sports to watch. I enjoyed it a lot because you get a ton of action, even some like pushing and shoving. It gets physical, but it's crazy how far they can shoot it and how far they can score from. I enjoy watching it. I enjoyed playing it for about a month. Like I said, it was basically training. I could shoot it. I could not dribble whatsoever.
Yeah, my biggest memory of lacrosse was when the UMBC lacrosse team upset #1 Albany after after their basketball team beat Virginia, and it was just like, wow, look at UMBC.
Yeah,
and
that's odd.
It's so it's random, but it was just like, I mean, UMBC, yeah, they pulled off some upsets in lacrosse, and I'm just like, oh wow. And then I remember watching. I think I watched a lacrosse national championship before.
I don't remember. Maybe like a Final Four. Yeah,
something like that. I mean, it's a pretty cool sport to watch, especially when you got fans screaming.
It's entertaining.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's. I mean, the fans. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, lacrosse, pretty interesting sport to play. I mean, one of my buddies plays lacrosse. So it's just like, dang, I mean, hopefully he can get back on the field for the sake of high school seniors. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see, man. But yeah, look, you played lacrosse for a month. I wish I could have done that when for other sports.
Yeah.
I remember I told you about when I walked up to a basketball open gym, and they was like, okay, we about to run like 15 laps around the school. What? It's supposed to be an open gym. No, bro, we working out. Wait, whoa, what you mean? And I'm like, oh no, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Dude, another reason why I had to stop playing baseball was because, oh my gosh, it was so tiring. Like I hate practice. In any sport, I hate practice. It's just too tedious to me. Get me into the game. I know practice is necessary, but practice? Come on.
Yeah, dude. I mean, my thing about practice is, like you said, it's tedious. But man, we play to play the game.
Exactly.
And my thing is, if you're gonna, I mean, I would do more scrimmages in practice.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, sure.
My drills off of that.
When I played basketball, our scrimmages would get heated. Our scrimmages would get super heated, and I enjoyed playing scrimmages the most. But when you get me running, I'm like, nah, I'm done.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. Oh my. Oh, if we would have just went 1-on-1 more often. Oh,
Hey, yeah, we got our 1-on-ones in last year. Hey, dude, I remember when we would play, dude. My 3-point shooting would not be on key at all. But hey, it was all right. I would go for the reverse layups. Nonetheless, lacrosse. I think the one reason I would I actually played it was because it was similar to hockey. Because I played hockey a little bit
yeah,
when I moved here to Illinois. It was. I mean, it's basically hockey. It's basically, I guess, field hockey without the ball being on the ground, essentially.
yeah. Kind of like air hockey on grass.
Literal air hockey. Literal,
Yeah,
literal.
literal air hockey. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. Hey, that's what you should like co-sign lacrosse as literal air hockey.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's one of the sports that I probably would have been interested to play in, but you know, obviously I never did.
It's
After
unique. It is very
yeah,
unique.
yeah. I wish we could have found a way to play it in gym class, but
Yeah.
obviously you're not gonna make people put on those pads, man.
No, I don't think the helmet's too necessary when you're in practice, but when you're in a game, I could see it being imagine getting hit in the head with this.
Oh my gosh, concussion.
Yeah, CTE. That's why I said those prevent CTE. But yeah, hey,
Oh my
lacrosse
gosh.
was pretty fun. I just don't think I could do it during the spring because I was playing baseball. But I always wanted to try out a game. I don't think I would have been too good, especially since I could not dribble it. I don't know. I don't know. It was fun though. It was fun though. I had to bring out a random sport that I played because I know you were bringing out boxing and bowling. I had to pull out some of my actual sports experiences.
Interesting, man. That's pretty darn cool. But I will say this, you know, you did talk about the versatility with sports. You know, I got another one up my sleeve next week.
A new one, a new
But
one.
yeah, a new one. Yeah, yeah. We've ran the table.
Okay,
We've
okay.
ran the table.
So is this going to be like a continuous thing where I have to bring out something that we haven't talked about? Is this what we're doing now?
Shoot, who knows? But I think this might be one of the very few story times where I have memorabilia to back it up.
Ooh, I like that. On top of standings here, we like our memorabilia. Jotham brings out the Broncos helmet every so often. Got the pennants in the background. I obviously bring out my memorabilia. I got the jersey, got the helmet, got the. I mean, I guess that's not memorabilia. That's just equipment. But obviously, we like our memorabilia.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a reason. I mean, obviously, you know me with my jersey game. I mean, my goal is to get all. Let's see, 30 plus 32 plus 32 plus 30. 124 professional sports jerseys in some way, shape, or form.
That would be wild. I will hold you to that. Whenever you get those accomplished, look back to this right now.
Oh yeah, because I really do. I really do want to get. I mean, that's going to be my goal. Get a jersey for every single professional sports team on the planet.
It's a good idea. That is it's an interesting idea, but hey, I guess it's similar to my hat collection with every MLB team. I'm kind of getting there. I have the Brewers because when I went to the Brewers game, they did not have my size. I remember I keyed back to me having a big head.
Oh,
They did not have my size in the stadium, so instead I got a Carlos Gomez shirt. Carlos Gomez. He was my favorite player on the Brewers after that.
dang. Oh, dang. After all his antics, I mean not antics, but I mean he was a pretty passionate.
Oh, I like those crazy players. The crazy players are so much fun to watch. Carlos Gomez was, and how he would like rob baseballs in center field, running into walls. He was crazy. Obviously he had some feuds with the Braves. benches,
I will
benching.
never forget James McCann at the plate.
He
Oh
did
my
not let
God,
him step. I love Carlos Gomez. Such a fun player
that
to
was
watch.
so. Oh, that was so cool. I want to see that again, where the catcher blocks the home run hitter from stepping on home plate, and they get face to face. You know what I'm saying? Bumping
I
heads
don't
on
think
the.
he ever stepped on home plate. I think before he got ejected.
Oh my gosh, I see. You just love seeing baseball players going at each other's heads. I mean, obviously that's one of the more one of the more fight permissible sports.
Yeah, frowned upon now. If you go face to face with someone, you're gonna be like kicked out of the league for like 2 weeks. Stupid.
You get Joe Kelly. You get suspended for sticking out your tongue at Carlos Correa for striking him out. Something like
It's
that.
ridiculous. I think we need some of those more fighting. Just entertainment in baseball and sports in general. But yes, I got a Carlos Gomez shirt instead of a hat, so I should have every hat in the NL Central. AL Central, I've been to everywhere except the Twins, Minnesota. I've never been to Minnesota. Um,
I would recommend going in October just to see the salt.
yeah, yeah. um, what else? I think that's all. I think the AL West. I have every hat except the A's because I've been to Anaheim.
Why are they not the Anaheim Angels anymore, man? I will never understand that.
They should be. They're in Anaheim.
But it's whatever. But yeah, guys, that was Andrew's little lacrosse.
Dude, I don't even know what I'm going to title this.
That was like a mini odyssey. I mean, you only played it for one. You did 1 month of training camp and said, nope.
No.
I don't even know if that was training camp or anything like that, but it just felt like training camp, like the length of training camp or something like that.
Andrew's lacrosse. I don't know.
That was the most casual. That was the most casual story time of all time.
Yeah. Hey. I had to bring it out. I had to mention it for sure. I had to bring out these things, but nonetheless, whatever I title this, you'll know the meaning after you watch it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, guys, Drew came out with another banger for the 22nd edition of the Storytime Special. If you guys enjoy, give us that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or whatever streaming device you use to listen to the Storytime Special on top of the standings. Be sure to give us a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and that helmet when you're watching top of the standings on YouTube, you can see that. If you're listening on Spotify, well, slide over to YouTube, you'll see it. And if you are on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, give us that follow. The big three. This has been the Storytime Special. Be sure to tune in at the top of the standings. Next week, we'll have Super Bowl predictions on deck. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.